in Leo, if you have placements in Virgo, Pisces, Aries, Aquarius, Libra, huge impact because that is the majority of what is in the planets right now. So let's talk about the midheaven. What is it? What does it mean? And how can you apply it to astrology? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and answer some of those questions there for you because this is extremely important. So the midheaven, it tells you about your public life. This also tells you about your chosen profession. This is how you crave recognition. Now, regardless of what your sign is and what you do, we all as human beings crave recognition. We want a pat on the back. We want a clap. We want to feel accomplished and successful of the things that we do, right? That's just how it is, okay? Some is more some than others. Some activate it, and this can help you achieve your ambitions. Now, ambitions, manifestation, and your goals, right? This also helps you overcome obstacles. So understanding your midheaven and where it's placed, okay? It's where you're going to shine. It's going to where you're going to have the most success, but also you're going to have obstacles and how you overcome those obstacles in the long run. Now, the midheaven, another part of it that is extremely important, it tells you the support that you're able to receive and who you receive this support from. So we now have the midheaven go into Leo, okay? It's now switched signs. It's into Leo, okay? At a 100% degree. Now, Leo is all about creativity. Leo is emotional. Leo is very intellectual, but they use this interpretation in a sense that is displayed. It's creative. It's a life journey, something that is taking forward, okay? Now, Leo is also a fixed-like energy. So in that energy, there's going to be things that are happening real fast, okay? So if you woke up Sunday feeling like, hey, I feel like I want to do something. I feel like I want to give life to something that I'm working on, some creative desire, some kind of circumstances, and it could be love, it could be someone that you're falling in love with, and this could be a time that you're expressing this area of love. This can also be a place with yourself. Maybe you're overcoming burnout, all right? Raise a hand. The violent leap from 2021 to 2024 was insane, okay? Collectively, a lot of us, we went through so much compacted in a short amount of time. So when it comes to burnout, when it comes to being in a different state of mind, you do have more personal freedom. And you can act on that personal freedom with creative pursuits, right? You can pursue somebody, you can fall in love, you can go more into your creative resources. Let's say that you're working on your diet. Let's say that it's Virgo season and things are revealed when it comes to what is working for you and what is not working for you. And maybe you found out something about your gut health. Maybe you found out an allergy. And now that you're transforming, you're expressing yourself and you're taking better care of your body. You see what I'm saying? There are going to be huge aspects. So I want you to look where you have the midheaven in your birth chart. And I want you to look and see where Leo falls in your chart, because that is where you're going to be in a different aspects of creativity, overcoming certain circumstances and utilizing that reflection for success, okay? We're going to see that happen. Now, this is kicking off in the 11th house of Aquarius. So the responsibility and the presence of the energy is going to be supported by your peers. Now, if you notice today, people are rolling their eyes, or they're being combative, or they're just being snarky, all around snarky when it comes to your goals, your desires, and your dreams. Those are not your people. Those are not your people. They're not going to fulfill that creative outlet of being accomplished, right? When we tell people, our closest friends and families, the things that we're pursuing and the things that we want to showcase our creativity, whether it be for love, success, career, small business, you name it, we want some kind of recognition from it. So I want you to pay attention. The people who are not giving recognition at this time, those are not your people. There's something else going on with them, yes, but if you're having a private conversation with somebody and they choose not to celebrate you, that's a big red flag, okay? That's a big red flag that they are jealous, that they don't know how to digest creative energy. They don't know how to pursue something for themselves. And that is a personal problem by all means. They can get through those personal obstacles. But if you're showcasing this energy and you feel like you're not being celebrated, you want to take yourself back and go sideways to a different kind of energy that is going to celebrate you. Now, I'll tell you one key secret about Leo and Leo placements. You gotta be around people who celebrate you, okay? You gotta be around people who not only they inspire you, but you inspire them. It's a cycle, okay? You guys are constantly like working on different avenues, and you stay in your own lane. You stay in your own lane. I love my Leos. You need to be celebrated. Every time I'm talking to one of my Leo friends, I am just awesome. Like, I am just like amazed on how amazing and how hardworking they are. And they need a little recognition. They need a little recognition. So if you feel like today you're feeling down in the dumps and you just want someone to notice your hard works, that is normal. That is okay. That is not a bad character flaw. We're having, the universe transfer into this Leo-like energy, so we are going to want recognition. Now, it is Virgo season, and I'm a Virgo. We don't care about recognition, but we love it. Man, if we love to be appreciated. So if somebody's working with you, if you're doing some kind of group project, or if somebody's just helping you in a pinch, say thank you, right? Understand that they're supportive and they're helping you out. So we're going to talk about it a little bit more. Today is Sunday, the 25th of 2024. We are in Virgo season. The moon is in Taurus at the 8th degree of Scorpio, 24 degree of Pisces. So there is a lot of like softness with harsh responsibility, if that makes sense. So what that means, this is the time, Sunday, to utilize your resources, okay? You want to express your feelings, but because it is also Leo, it's a fixed sign, your feelings might come out like a mile a minute, and you might be just in a position like, are you going to help me or are you going to not help me, right? That's the biggest thing that's going to be on the forefront. So attitude of gratitude goes a long way. Watch your blessings as they continue to blossom, and you are going to need help. Misunderstandings, that's the biggest thing. Oh, thank you so much. Are likely to happen since last week, okay? We are still in a Mercury retrograde all the way through the 28th and through the shadow period through September 7th. So there might be a conflict. Don't assume anything. Reach out. I even know myself. I take no news as good news, and sometimes people are quiet and they don't know how to speak up. Even myself, So if there's something here that is embraced, missed, overlooked, uneventful, let's just be honest. Taurus moon is dealing with obstacles, things that are not happy, okay? Anger issues, frustrations, the truth, tough times. Taurus is a bull. They move extremely fast and they shake the ground and the earth around them. So there's a possible conflict with today, but the best thing to like tackle it is to say, do the Taurus thing. You can run really quick, be like, hey, there's a miscommunication. I'm waiting for this. I'm looking for that. There's a conflict, but there will be clarity as long as you embrace it with compassion, okay? Compassion, because I've been seeing it a lot myself. A lot of technology, a lot of things, even myself, my computer, it always does it. So be mindful of that. Back up anything you need to back up, and I don't recommend any kind of software updates during Mercury retrograde. I like to get it done before or after during the shadow period, So there's some times for that. Nonetheless, we do have some big things happening in the universe when it comes to the areas of expression. This is a huge time to cast spells when it comes to attraction, when it comes to love, when it comes to attracting emotional well-being, financial well-being. So if you're working with yourself, your manifestations, you know, that's something that you really want to go into. It's really heightened right now. You can manifest every single day. Heck, right? You got to stay positive in that sense. But this week is extremely powerful. I've opened up my wait list. It's going to be a lot quicker, a lot sooner, and there's going to be some sessions there as well. So that being said, we're going to be building up to it and talking more about what's coming up. Now, we have this Jupiter and Mars conjunction. Now, what is the conjunction? Two planets working together side by side. Now, the thing about it is, it's in Gemini. Both of them are in Gemini. Mars is at 23 degrees of Aquarius, so third party energy is coming out, okay? Is being forced, is coming movement, and can be good. Obviously, it's very good for me as a spellcaster and psychic medium because I can influence a lot of direction this week. Another thing is Jupiter in Gemini at 18 degrees of Virgo. So with this expansion-like energy that is coming towards third-party energy, reuniting people, reuniting lovers, getting back on track, stimulating the sense of your manifestations, but sticking to it, okay? A plus B equals the result of C. Now, the thing about it is my mutable sign. Let's talk directly to Gemini because I saw it firsthand myself. Now, Gemini, there are huge positive things happening in your life. Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, and Gemini Rising. The thing about it is you have to let go, okay, any kind of combative behavior, any kind of negative energy that enables you to continue to have a bad outlook. Now, let's say that again. You need to recognize, Gemini, the things inside of your heart, your soul, and your mind that is enabling you in bad behavior, bad thought process, making you shy, making you scared, making you feel aggressive, triggering you, but in a sense that it's hurting yourself, okay? So Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, and Gemini Rising, big energy for that because you could easily be your worst enemy and derail all of your hard work. Now, Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising, you can obviously do the opposite. You can take this as a quest of knowledge. You can open this energy up and say, you know what? I want to have a better attitude of this. I don't want to think like this all the time. And this thinking is not helping me. It's not making me successful. It's not making me more loved. It's not making me feel any better. You got to ask yourself these questions. Look where you have Gemini in your chart. So if you don't have it in your sun, your moon, and your rising, but if you have it in your Jupiter, if you have it in your Mars, or if you have it in your Saturn, there might be some things that you are literally communicating against yourself, okay? So the best thing to do is what I like to do is you got to turn everything off. You got to turn off all the electronics. You got to put your phone away and be with your thoughts. Now, if you're the person who can't be alone or can't be alone with their thoughts, that's a deeper issue and that's okay. Reach out for a one-to-one. But nonetheless, you want to sit alone with yourself and find out what your brain starts popping up. Are you thinking about good things? Are you anxious? Are you negative? Is there someone or something that's taking over your space? I want you to write that stuff down. I want you to acknowledge it and address it and understand that you can change your thought process. Now, this is going to be huge during this transit in time, and we're going to see a collection of people who will change their thought process, understand that, I'm not bringing in better experiences, acting this way, thinking this way, and responding this way. So you can change it. It might be a foreign land. It might be something different that you're not accustomed to. But nonetheless, I promise you, and you know how I am about promises and guarantees. Life doesn't guarantee crap. But I promise you, Moon Girl Tarot promises you that if you just spend a few moments by yourself and pay attention to your thought process and actively be aware of where you need to change, you can change it. You can. You can have that attitude of gratitude. You can realize, you know what? Every time I go on Facebook and I see this certain post, I'm triggered by it. Well, you know what you need to do? Unfollow, defriend, okay? If there's something else that is enabling you of a negative thought process or a negative behavior, is it your work? Is it the environment? Is it the people around you? Gemini energy is very multi-fluid, but it is the communication within your deeper self, okay? So that is going to be huge. And with the midheaven in Leo, that self-expression is going to play out more uplifting in the areas of your life. Thank you very much. So if you see things, or if you see people focusing on the negative, you know, no matter how much you show them, like, hey, here's a positive outlet, here's a positive attitude, here's a solution, and they refuse and they refuse, they're going to be attracting karma. They're going to be attracting negative energy. Jupiter, the planet of abundance, is not going to be abundant. It's going to give lessons, okay? Mars, the planet of direction, is going to redirect these people back to themselves so they can do some soul searching. These people who are soul searching at this time, who are very much into their energy, which is that shadow work, negativity, okay? I want you to hold space for these people, but understand that they can drain you, okay? So keep your distance, and keep people around that are moving, that are changing, that, you know, look at themselves and say, you know what? I acted inappropriately. I was immature, and I'm so sorry that I said this or I did this. I'm going to look at myself and be a better person, okay? We have these experiences every single day, okay? And you're able to broaden your horizons during this time. So you keep hearing on TikTok or online this Jupiter and Mars conjunction when in Gemini, which is negative. And the thing about it is, it can be negative. Absolutely it can, but it can be extremely positive. You just have to understand where you're being triggered, why you're being triggered, and look a little deeper into it and redirect. Jupiter and Mars is saying, if you want abundance, if you want better days, if you want something to really kick off grand in your life, you do have to make a different direction and a different approach to it, okay? So that is the biggest thing that is happening here this week, coming up, especially starting August 26th. All right. Now, within this week, I'm still having that birthday special. I am doing one-to-one sessions. So if you would like to find more information or even do an astrology reading, all of that information is listed on my website, moongirltarot.com. I've listed the link in my bio. Okay, so another thing that we're going to be talking about is today we're also going through a lot of, what is the better word for it? Things that are like healing energy, okay? Ambitious energy. And they go hand in hand. So if you feel like you're extremely ambitious, you have some ideas, and these ideas are going to put yourself into personal power that are a little bit undiscovered, and go with it. This is an exciting time. This is something that you can enjoy. This is something that your family, your home can definitely channel as well. So even myself, you know, if you guys have been watching me here for a few years, I'm back at it. I'm back here with doing the morning astrology with you guys in my jammies, and we're hanging out. We're hanging out, and it feels good. Let me tell you, it feels good to talk with you guys and deliver this energy. And it's 11:11. Thank you, universe. Hey, there we go. We're back on track. Now, the moon is going to be staying some time in the 7th house, okay? So that is going to be the energy of love, relationships, routines, okay? And messages as well. Messages that are business related and messages that are extremely personal. Remember, stop before you speak and understand that You might be upset. There might be something that you want to fix. There might be something that you're finding out. But I want you to take the time to find the right words. Understand how you feel, honor those feelings, but understand that it's still Mercury retrograde. We have a lot of people who are not taking the direction that they need to take. So, you know, there's obstacles all around. Give people the benefit of the doubt, communicate and say, this is how I feel. I'm frustrated, but I just want to touch base with you and to see if what's going on with you, right? There must be something going on with you because this, and this, right? So if you go about it that way, I promise you things are going to come to clarity. You're going to laugh about it. You're like, oh my gosh, this whole time, you know? This is going to be a very short transit, meaning that the moon is going to be traveling through the 7th house, and it's going to be taking it through the 8th house. No, it's going to be going through the 4th house with home and family today. So there's going to be a lot of focus on comfort, fixing things, understanding things, wanting things to, you know, go well. But there's also going to be unexpected possibilities by just listening, understanding, and communicating. Really, really here. So thank you guys for watching the daily astrology. I will repost this video to make sure that you have all of it, just in case you missed it all. I like to put these videos back on TikTok as well on YouTube. Watch my YouTube channel. I have a lot of things there for you. And I'm super excited to get back to the weekly readings. Yay, yay. I'm starting off small as your Virgo, you know. I'm so happy to have that for you guys. So make sure that you're looking for that and we'll get going. Thank you so much. I am open today. Those who are asking me personal questions, I do have a special. You can text message me. You can ask me up to 2 questions, or we can do a one-to-one and spend time on that question. I am open today. I love working Sundays. Personally, I work Sundays because that's the main day off for a lot of people, and Sundays is the day my twin flame likes to clean, and you know what I'm saying when it comes to that. Despite being a Virgo, I don't want to dust today. I'm going to go work and then read some tarot. You see what I'm saying? But I'm going to be open today. I'm going to be in my other office. I actually got an in-person session, but I will be back doing live tarot card readings for 2/22, or if you want to do a text message session, okay? So if you have a question, a personal question, it's going to be a paid session. Now, my text message readings are awesome. I do it by video. I want you to have that information, understand it. Everything's by video for me. I personally love it. So I'm opening up my wait list. My schedule is open today. I better get going and get dressed. I don't think my client wants to hang out in my PJs today. But thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I will see you here very soon. So happy Sunday. Remember, there are going to be certain obstacles. There's going to be decisions. There's going to be something that is going to present itself. But remember the attitude of gratitude, how you approach it, and understand that some people are not taking the cue. Some people want to be miserable. I said it, okay? As much as you present solutions, answers, you know, helping, some people don't take it. I want you to understand that you can hold space for those people, but those people are going to drain you. They're going to misdirection you. They're going to take you down with them. Hold space for those people. Keep moving forward. Focus on your goals. Focus on your creative outlets and watch them blossom. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. Again, this is my only account. I will not add you. I will not message you. I do have an active scammer out there. So if you do get a message, the best way to do is just report it and let me know. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you, and I'll see you